Nicole Scott here for Netbook News, and today we're going to be taking a look at two MacBook coolers, or coolers you can use for your netbook. So let's start with the Luxa2. The Luxa2 is $50 US, and it comes with Swarovski crystals. I've actually really enjoyed using this when I'm using my purse. So this actually might be slightly tailored a little bit more to women than to men. Comes with this great little leather carrying case, so you can attach it to the inside of your purse. I think this actually might be targeted a little bit more at women with the Swarovski crystals here, but I do quite like this padded case. And if you take a quick look inside at the cooler itself, it's very compact. The fan runs at, I think it's 5,600 RPM, so it's fairly quiet. But you can see it's only got a fan on one side. So this plugs into the side of your computer, and this will just elevate your netbook. The reason why I'm doing a show on netbook coolers right now is that netbooks are getting kind of thin, so if you have a cooler underneath, it actually changes the angle. We'll take a look at that in a little bit. So this is for $50, and I've been using this one when I've been using my purse a little bit more than when I'm using my laptop bag. So let's see how easy it goes back in. Somewhat. There we go. So there we go. It's pretty easy. And the next thing we're going to be looking at is, this is an older product. This is the Zypher by Moshi. This has been out for a few years now. Let's just take a look at the product itself. Oh, there we go. So it's great packaging. But I've been tending to use this a little bit more when I have my laptop bag, because it kind of slides down the side and fits in. But what I don't like about it is that it doesn't come with a case to protect it. Oh, this is actually how it comes out. Let's see if we can get the packaging off. Haha. There we go. Slip it. There we go. So when this is in your laptop bag, it's just loose and around. It's available to scratch. I don't really like that. I already have enough things in my purse that can damage my electronics. At the bottom, there's the USB that comes right out. Little track that it can fit into, and again, we'll slide just right and around and plug into your MacBook Pro socket. Now, one of the things that we should point out on both of these is that you're not taking up a USB port. You can actually use the USB ports on the end of both of them. Alright, so now let's take a look at how they look on a MacBook and on a netbook. So here's how the Moshi looks on a MacBook. You can see it increases the typing angle, and I can't even hear it. Honestly, I can't even hear it running. If you look at the typing angle, it's actually increased, and it makes it a little bit more comfortable. Not that the MacBook's that thin, but on a netbook, a very thin netbook, it would definitely make a difference. And here we have it again on a Toshiba NB205, so it definitely would increase the typing angle and make things a little bit cooler. Not that netbooks worry that much about heat, but we did see a 6 degree temperature drop. So you can see the Moshi Zypher here. It doesn't even really line up with the back, and the cable is so short that I can't even really recommend it for netbooks to increase the angle, and especially at a price point of $75, you don't even have a long enough cord to be able to move it up to the front. And it performs comparably to the Luxa2 product, and the Luxa2 product has a better cable, and the cooling capacity was about 6 degrees on both units. So if I'm going to make a recommendation, this one comes with a great case, so it won't scratch up your gadgets while you carry it around. It's not as thin, but then if you were carrying this around with no case and just rubbing up against the back of your computer, that would leave a pretty nasty mark, sort of like that. So if I'm going to recommend a cooler, it's definitely going to be the Luxa2. And the Swarovski diamonds, they're not really that girly. So, Nicole Scott for Netbook News.